Hey y'all, this is Travell Richardson, and this is the Be Ready anthem, y'all. I hope y'all ready. Stay ready, be ready, 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 stay ready. Every show, new face, new dream. Young man out here building a team from the track to the court to the turf and the rings. They all grown different, but they got the same theme. Putting in work when the lights not on. Late nights, early morning, still going strong. They don't do it for the lights, they do it for the fight. Future looking bright, cause they training for their life. So be ready, stay ready, 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 be ready, stay ready. Spotlight on them, time to show love. Brother smart and dream, all star from above. The hustle in their heart, purpose in their feet, and they voice on this mic that echoes in the streets. Every episode, no cap, no fake. Just young bugs grinding right into the stage. Different faces, same goals. Rise above the pressure, yeah, holding goals. So be ready, stay ready, 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 be ready, stay ready. So put your hands together for my boys, Coach Tony and Carlos, for the Be Ready podcast coming on right now. Let's get it, let's go, y'all.
We are live. Welcome, guys, to episode 95 of the Be Ready Sports Podcast, y'all. Welcome, guys, to the Be Ready Sports Podcast, episode 95. Man, can you believe it, Cam? 5 episodes away from episode. What happened, Cam?
Can't wait. Gonna be tuning into that one for sure.
From episode 100. That's just crazy. You know, we're 5 episodes away from episode 100. I remember our first episode back in episode 1. You know, we definitely upgraded since then, but here we are in episode 95. But before we start the show,
what number was my episode?
Yours was
it was like 89, right?
I gotta see. Hold on. Yours was Cam. Yours was. What was yours? Yours was episode 92.
92. Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. So, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're here live on YouTube. So please make sure to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube, so that you guys can keep supporting. And this is where we post our podcast. So like, share, subscribe, and make sure to follow our Instagram. Should be scrolling down the ticker at Be Ready Sports Podcast. That's where we post sports news, podcast clips. We've definitely been very active on those stories, with those transfer stuff. And I know, Cam, that my co-host Coach Tony has been trolling you a little bit on those transfer portal stories. So, hey, but we're all over that transfer portal story, and we're gonna have it's gonna be a fun time on those stories. We've been active today with those transfer portal stories, so please make sure to follow our Instagram at Be Ready Sports Podcast. All right, without further ado, I got two people here. So that means for the first time, I'm actually introduced 2 people here. So let me introduce my guest co-host for tonight. All right. So tonight's guest, class of 2032 football player from the state of Texas. He plays quarterback for Phenom Elite Bullet and NXT Mustangs. This athlete described himself as being competitive. Everything he does, he likes to win, get better, and play with his bros. This athlete got invited to camps just after his first year playing quarterback, and episode 92 from the guest, episode 92. So everyone, please welcome back Cam Villavasso, yo. What's up, Cam?
Go.
Welcome back. So, all right, so give a little icebreaker by yourself. A quick icebreaker by yourself.
Okay. My name's Camden Villavasso. I play football. And I'm 11 years old. I'm in sixth grade. That's about it.
Yeah. All right, for sure, for sure. All right. Now, for our guest tonight. All right, for our guest tonight. All right, so now let's welcome our guest tonight for episode 95, David Bankston Jr., aka J Rock. Y'all, welcome. What's up, J Rock?
What's up?
All right, so give a little icebreaker by yourself to the audience here tonight.
All right, so I live in Florida. I live in Tampa, Florida. I play for the Lutz Chiefs. I play running back slash DN. Originally I played O-line and D-line, but I kind of slimmed up a little bit into sort of running back. And I'm really I really love bringing my teammate. I really like bringing my teammates up, and like building that team chemistry. And yeah, that's about it.
All right. So pleasure to be on the show, J Rock. Thank you for coming on. All right, so we got 2 football guests tonight. So all right, so let's get tell your co-host. Cam, Coach Tony, kind of trolling in the chat. Shout out to Coach Tony. He should be coming on later on the show, guys. Tell your co-host, Florida athletes are better. So, J Rock. So we had this conversation during our a little meeting that I was a part of with Cam and Coach Tony. So we were basically talking about who has the better athletes, Florida or Texas? Who has better athletes?
Florida definitely has better athletes. I mean, I feel like Texas has Texas has the most more physical players. Florida has the most athletic, fast players.
Y'all got basketball. We got football.
Basketball?
I promise.
I thought Texas had basketball. We have football. Who's our best team? Duncanville, bro?
We got North Raleigh. We got South Lake Carroll. Who y'all got?
We got IMG. I mean,
y'all was making no headlines.
We beat every team. We beat. What Texas team we beat?
Y'all are playing nobodies. Y'all wouldn't beat DeSoto.
We're playing the best of the best in Florida, bro. We
playing DeSoto.
Bro, whatever, bro. Texas is blind, bro. I swear. Pennsylvania is better than Texas. I'm not liking better than Texas.
What?
Pennsylvania
is nowhere close to Texas.
You gotta stop at Pennsylvania.
They produce more NFL players than Texas does. You can search it up.
Some. None of them are beating. None of them are beating South Lake Carroll though.
South Lake Carroll is not like that. It's just not like that. Texas competition nowhere near Florida competition. If South Lake Carroll play IMG, it would be 50-0 on my life. On my life, it would be 50-0.
You did. I'm not gonna lie about it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm not gonna be involved in this mediocre rage bait.
Media rage bait. Okay. Yeah. My co-host kind of started some fire here on to just start off. Damn, we haven't even gotten to the sports topics yet. We're already going at it. All right. So we've introduced the guests. All right. Before we get into the sports topics, I want to give a little announcement here on the Be Ready Sports podcast. I want to give a shout out to my co-host, Coach Tony, his basketball academy, Hurricane Basketball Academy. They had 2 games today. They went 2-0 today, dominating both opponents. So shout out to Coach Tony. He's in the chat right now. Shout out to you, Coach Tony. That's his team right there. They went 2-0 today during both their games. So Cam, I'm gonna start with you. So what do you have to say to Coach Tony in the chat right now? Going 2-0 today.
Good job coaching.
All right, simple, straight to the point. All right. All right, J Rock, you got any thoughts? To my co-host, Coach Tony, he went 2-0 today. He's a coach for his basketball academy, also a podcast co-host. What do you have? All right, so what do you have to say to my co-host, Coach Tony?
Seem- he seems like a pretty chill coach to me, and obviously he seems like a good coach because his team went 2-0. His basketball team went 2-0. But I'm already have good first impressions on him. He seems chill.
Coach loves the glaze. Hey, whenever he gets on, you have to just troll USC as hard as you can, all right?
Oh my gosh, the USC troll. So J Rock. So Coach Tony, he's a USC fan, and Cam over here is an LSU fan. So basically, in the stories of our Be Ready Sports podcast, they were basically, Coach Tony kept on tagging Cam for every basically USC commit, basically every USC commit transfer portal and recruiting wise, like every recruit kept on tagging Cam. So them two been going back and forth.
All that for a 7-4 season.
Oh wow! At least I'm out of this. So and at least I'm a Florida State guy. I'm out of this. I'm just watching this. I'm just watching this. I got no, beef with no school. So, all right. So
LSU's trash apparently.
It's trash. Okay. Okay. So once Coach Tony comes on the show, he told me he was gonna miss the start. He told me he's gonna come on later. So once he comes on later, I guess we'll settle that. But shout out to you, Coach Tony, going 2-0 today. Their first game, they won 47-23, and then listen to this, J Rock and Cam. In his second game, they won 57-4.
God dang!
I think we beat a team in football that bad one time.
Crazy. So,
Damn,
But 57-4 is diabolical.
that's crazy in basketball. Yeah, how do you score 4 points? 4
points. That's 2 buckets. That's 2 layups, bro. How do you score? Your whole team scores that. Yeah, this team's definitely a baller, bro.
And it was one player that scored those 2 points too.
Yeah, for sure. So, shout out to you, Coach Tony. He'll be on later. He told me he was going to be on later. So, all right. So we'll see you later, Coach Tony, and shout out to you. All right. With that being said, let's get into some sports topics first before we get into NFL and college football playoff. Let's bring up our how do you say this? We do this every episode, basically.
This day in American sports history.
Yes, and ASN history. So on this day, on January 11th, all these events occurred, including the first one, the Patriots and Bill Belichick, they parted ways on this day. Also on this day in 2016 and 2021, Alabama won the college football playoff. That's insane. Nick Saban during that era. In 2021, Eagles fired Doug Peterson. 2017, Bills hired Sean McDermott. Sean McDermott, he's currently the coach for the Bills. We'll talk about the Bills in a few. In 2015, the Bills hired Rex Ryan, who's no longer a coach. He is now an analyst over at ESPN, an NFL analyst. So that's Rex Ryan. 2015, the Colts, they defeated the Broncos in the AFC divisional round. That was when Peyton Manning was in Denver. Or Colts? I think he was with the Colts. I think he was with the Colts or Denver at that time. I don't know. But that was in 2015. Also in 2015, the Packers defeated the Cowboys in the divisional round. 2019, the Yankees signed DJ LeMahieu. He was a second baseman for the Yankees. 2020, the Titans, they defeated the Ravens in the divisional round. 2022, Giants fired Joe Judge, who was a head coach for the Giants. And then last but not least, Broncos, they hired Vance Joseph. Cam, so what are your thoughts on these events that occurred on this day, on this day, basically? Cam, you're muted.
Some of these moments are making me feel old because I remember all these moments. I remember the Yankees signing DJ. I remember the Titans winning the divisional round against the Ravens. I remember Joe Judge getting fired. I remember Vance Joseph getting hired. I remember that Bill Belichick leaving the Patriots, and I remember both of the Bama wins. So it's like I thought I was young, but apparently not.
Hey, don't worry, Cam. I'm also on the same boat. I'm getting old too. I'm getting old. Okay. Yeah, Coach Tony also said something on this day in 2026. Hurricane Basketball Academy won a game 57-4. Yeah, we got to put that there too on this day in 2026. All right, so Cam, you got any more thoughts or that's it?
Shit.
That's it. All right, J Rock, your thoughts on these events that occurred on this day on January 11th.
All I can think about is this. They're so historical, like this big, impactful, Bill Belichick, like parting ways with the Patriots, ending dynasty that lasted 3 decades. Alabama winning 2 college football playoffs. Eagles fired Doug Peterson, like you said, was very important for them to be successful in the future with their quarterback Jalen Hurts winning the Super Bowl, all of that great coach and great team. Also, Sean McDermott also opened the gate for the Bills to become a great team. Also, I feel like January 11th is just the birthplace of historic events in sports.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of these, yeah, definitely a lot of events on here, that, kind of stand out. Like, for example, the Patriots parting ways with Bill Belichick. The Patriots haven't been good since Bill Belichick left. And people were like, oh, like, was Belichick the reason why they were good? But then now you look at the Patriots, they're the number 2 seed in the playoff. And they're about to play tonight, actually, on Sunday Night Football. They're playing tonight as the number 2 seed. They're playing the Chargers. So the Patriots, they're doing really good now at number 2 seed. And then you look at Alabama. I'm pretty sure you two know how that game turned out between Alabama and Indiana. I wouldn't have known if you told me in 2021 or 2016 that a team called Indiana, the Hoosiers, who is, by the way, J-Rock and Cam, the losingest program in college football history. They don't have a good history in football. Compared to Alabama, they have a great history in football. Indiana just dominated Alabama, basically romped Alabama in the Rose Bowl. So that's just crazy to me. If you told me in 2016, 2021, like that Indiana would beat Alabama, I'll be like, what? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what are you taking? Basically, like things like that. So, yeah. So a lot of great events on here. A lot of great events. The things you mentioned, J-Rock, very good. Doug Peterson won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. With back then that was with Nick Foles. They beat the Patriots. Philly special, yeah. The one play, that one play that that lives on in history. The Philly special. And that's what helped them win against the Patriots. Speaking about the Eagles are playing right now. They're playing the Niners, Coach Tony's Niners. They're up 19-17. The Niners, they're giving a fight right now. They're giving a fight right now to the Eagles. I definitely thought the Eagles would blow them out, but Niners, they're keeping it close. So, Cam, J-Rock, what are your thoughts on that? Eagles, they're picking 2 teams over the Niners.
J-Rock, you want to go first?
Yeah, I got bro. Eagles have pretty close to a dynasty if they repeat here. I mean, in my opinion, is very unlikely with good teams like the Rams, the Seahawks, the Broncos, all of those teams. But you can't discredit how far they've gone in this in 2-3 year span. I feel like they're definitely gonna win against the 49ers. 49ers doesn't have enough firepower to match up with the Eagles, in my opinion.
George Kittle tore his Achilles.
Yeah. George Kittle, he's out of the game, and if the Niners move on, it might not be good for the Niners long term because Kittle might be
He's
gone.
a big part of the team.
He is, and already the Niners they've been injured with players, and now is not looking good for the Niners. But hey, the Niners keeping it close with the Eagles. If they win this, the Niners, they're what? They're the 6th seed. So they're the 6th seed. The Rams won, so they're the 5 seed. So basically, and then the Bears won. They're the 2 seed. So basically, yeah, the things like messed up basically this playoff stuff because they reseed. So they basically reseed. So basically, The Niners, they would have to go to Seattle for the number 1 seed. So it'll be a Niners Seahawks. It's not really a rematch because they played twice, but they're going to play for a third time in Seattle. And there's been a lot of divisional rematches in this playoff so far. Like, for example, the Bears Packers, they're playing for the third time this year, and things like that. So all right, so that's that. That's this day in ASN history. We got to keep it moving, obviously, so because we have more sports topics, but this is not a sports topic show. This is a rock show, and we got to get to him. So all right, so that's this day in ASN history. All right, so let's move on. Let's talk about this first playoff game between the Rams and the Panthers, the rematch. These two played in November. Great game in November, but at the end, the Panthers, they ended up being the Rams in that game. But these two meet again in January in Charlotte, North Carolina, same place at the Bank of America Stadium. Hyped up crowd, sold out crowd over at Bank of America Stadium. Carolina keeps it close, but at the end, Matthew Stafford goes 71 yards down, 70 plus down the field to Colby Parkinson for a late touchdown. Carolina tries to respond back, but the Rams stop him on 4th down. End of the game. All right, so I'm going to start with you, J-Rock. What are your thoughts on this game? Rams, Panthers. What are your thoughts?
I mean, the Panthers kept it close to what the expectations that they got hold to, like I said earlier, but the Rams can make a really far way in this playoff path. I think they might the championship round, in my opinion, because the amount of good players and good coaching that they have. Panthers did good, but the Rams just did better.
All right, so you got the Rams going to the conference championship?
Yeah.
All right, so the Rams are the 5 seed. They would have to be some teams. Like, for example, the Rams are the 5 seed. The Bears 1, so that's a 2 seed. Now we got to wait on this result with the Eagles, Niners. So basically the Rams are the 5 seed. They would basically have to go to probably go to Chicago, maybe. Probably depending on the result. So if the Eagles win, they're the 3 seed. So it'll be Philly, the Rams as the 5 seed, and then the Bears are the 2 seed. So basically, the Rams would have to go to Philly. No, the Rams would have to go to Seattle because they're the lower seed. So the number 1 team gets the lower seed. They reseed. So they will get the lowest seed. And probably the Rams, depending on the result. If the Niners win, they go to Seattle. So, all right, so that's that. The Rams 34-31. Cam, your thoughts on this? Rams, Panthers.
I'm just going to cut to the chase. Panthers played good all game, but the Panthers sold this game at the end. They had a shot. They had multiple opportunities. And I feel like maybe you can't blame this all on J.C. Horn for dropping it, dropping the ball. He's a rookie. It's going to happen. And I feel like maybe if the Panthers would have played better in the beginning of the game, it would have been a better game.
Yep, so true. Like what my co-host said, Panthers sold this game. He said Panthers sold this game, and Sean McVay doesn't get enough credit. Hey, he led his team to win the game against Carolina. They got the win. He avenged the Rams. They avenged their game in November, and they knocked off the Panthers. They end their season. And they will move on, and they will have to wait to the result of this game, Eagles-Niners, to see who they will play. So that's the Rams and the Panthers. All right, let's move on to another game that occurred on that night. What a game this was. How do you call this? It's not a rematch, but it was the trilogy between the Packers and the Bears back in Chicago. We all remember what happened the last time these two faced off in Chicago. Caleb Williams to DJ Moore for a touchdown in overtime. The Bears ended up winning that one. These two face off again. The Packers, the Packers were just dominating the first half. They were up 21-3. But the Bears, they come back again. 4th quarter comeback by Caleb Williams. They strike again. The Cardiac Bears, they win this one 31-27. J-Rock, your thoughts on this? The Bears Fourth quarter comeback. They scored 25 points in the fourth quarter to come back. So what are your thoughts on this?
Really big game. I bet the atmosphere was crazy that game because Bears, Packers, big rivals for years and years and years on end. I'm pretty sure one of the oldest rivalries. I'm not pretty sure though, but one of maybe the biggest comeback in Bears history. The comeback, and last year everybody was calling Caleb Williams buns, but you got to give him his credit when it's due because this game he really showed out, and I feel like that's what impressed me a lot.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Packers also sold this game. They had a clear-cut win, and their kicker played horrible. He's cut. He's gonna try to get it. He's gonna try to get into the facility tomorrow. His key card's not gonna work. I mean, he's done. After missing 30 field goals and 2 extra points. All he has to do is kick a ball through the post. So I feel like he should have done better.
Cam, do you think kicking's easy?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, why?
Because I can kick.
Hey, so during college game day, right? Do you watch college game day, Cam? Like during the college football mornings?
And Pat McAfee always does the $100,000 kick, right?
Well,
I would train that.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what he does it from okay, so that's an NFL extra point. What he does from I think it's like 30 plus something yards. Yeah, so and a lot of college kids like you say that kicking's easy, so they try and do it, and some get it, some don't. So Cam, so do you think you can hit that from 30 plus? So if you hit that, that's an NFL extra point. You're hitting there.
That's light.
Light. J-Rock, what about you? Would you hit that from like 30 plus?
I'd hit it from 50 plus.
50.
I'm saying.
Wow. Hey.
I'll get through the uprights on a kickoff.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, and a lot of college kids that my co-host calling a cap.
Well,
my co-host calling
Coach,
go for y'all cap.
Yeah, Coach, you missed from 10 yards out.
10 yards. Oh my gosh. All right. So with that being said, the Bears, they got the win 31-27. Obviously it was windy conditions over there in Chicago. Obviously they call Chicago the Windy City, and the kicking, was, struggled, but it was expected, windy conditions. But at the end, the Bears fourth quarter comeback, 25 points in the fourth quarter, leads them to victory. The Bears will advance the divisional round for the first time since 2011. So it's been about 14 years since these Bears fans has felt this type of moment. So Bears beat the Packers. All right, let's go to today. Let's go to today's game. What a game this was this afternoon. The Bills and the Jaguars. Jaguars hosting a playoff game. They're taking on the Bills with Josh Allen. People say, can Josh Allen do it? No Patrick Mahomes. No Lamar Jackson. No Joe Burrow. Can he do it this year? There's no big quarterbacks in his way. The Bills, they had to run. They had to basically work for their win today. But Josh Allen put on that cape, and basically, I'm gonna show you guys a clip before I get your reaction. So here's one of the plays that kind of unbelievably crazy. So I'm gonna show you this clip.
Pull back, big on the tush push. There he is, shoving, and Allen's got it. Not to be denied. He's still going. Look at this. Wow. A full thoroughbred. Touchdown. And they say touchdown. I didn't think he got there, but.
And you guys saw it there. Tush push. Almost they originally called it a touchdown, but then they saw it. They called it back. And then, the Bills scored. The Jaguars basically let them score. Jaguars try to come back. Trevor Lawrence, but on the very first play of the game-winning drive, it was intercepted. So that basically ended the game. J-Rock, your thoughts on this? The Bills with Josh Allen putting on his cape and saving the Bills to beat the Jags.
I didn't really watch this game, but if I saw the matchup, I really think the Bills would come on top by like 1, 2, 3 touchdowns. But even when it got rough, Josh Allen still, performed like he always does. Locks in, clutches up for his team. He's really athletic too. So that tush push shouldn't be surprising to some people because he's a freak of nature at the position of quarterback.
Yeah, definitely. Josh Allen, he's 6'5", 237. So that's just crazy. Just like what you said, J-Rock, he's a freak of an athlete at the quarterback position. Cam, your thoughts on this? Bills beat the Jags. Cam? What's up?
I didn't get to really watch this game because I was on the way home from hunting. But from what I've heard, the Jags sold this one. And also the Jaguars are going to play in the SEC next season. And I think Josh Allen.
J-Rock, so the comments are in the how do you say it? Their comments, they're going to be posted on the screen.
Bottom right.
Bottom right, yeah. So should be there. All right, so Cam, continue your thought.
I think Josh Allen plays a lot like me. So I play like Josh Allen.
Okay.
And that's about it.
All right. So the Bills, how about the Bills? Josh Allen put on his cape once again. They beat the Jags on the road, the 6-seed Bills. So they have to wait basically for tonight's game with the Pats, and then they have to wait tomorrow night to see who they will play because of reseed and why. So we'll see if the Bills, do they go on the road to Denver or will they play New England maybe, depending on this result tonight and tomorrow night. So Bills, they beat the Jags. All right, so I don't have the overlay, but I'm going to give you guys a little update on the Niners-Eagles game. Just hit 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. The Niners are up 23-19. Cam, I'm going to start with you. 23-19 Niners, your thoughts?
Oh, well, I've had this game on the next tab over this whole time, and I've just been checking the score. And I think that the Niners are putting up a good fight against the Eagles, but I think the Eagles are going to end up winning.
Yeah? All right. J-Rock, your thoughts on Niners? They're up 23-19 over the Eagles.
Wait, it's the 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, right?
Yes. 2 minutes, fourth quarter.
I don't think the Eagles. Wait. The Eagles, right? No. Who is it?
The Niners are winning 23-19.
Jaguars.
Oh,
Niners.
sorry. Yeah, I don't think the Eagles are going to be able to come on top. I'm kind of surprised that the Niners beat them in kind of blowout fashion. But they have really good players, even though George Kittle blew out his knee. No, was it his knee or was it his Achilles?
It was
ankle?
his Achilles.
Achilles.
Oh yeah, his ankle. Well, he still performed without him. I feel like everybody that's calling Brock Purdy a system quarterback, I think he's pretty good. I think he's good. So, yeah. Thoughts of the game?
All right, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Brock Purdy, he's a quarterback from Iowa State. People call him Mr. Irrelevant. I'm like, why are they calling him that? He was a pretty good quarterback at Iowa State. I don't know why they call him Mr. Irrelevant. Probably because he was the last pick in the draft, but he's not relevant to me. He was good at Iowa State. He's doing really good now with the Niners, and giving the Eagles a fight on the road. So I guess we'll see what goes on there. So once the result is done, I will update you guys. All right, so I will update you guys. So it's minute 28 now, 23-19. Eagles have the ball on the Niners 21. So once we get a result from there, we'll update you guys. All right. So now let's switch gears from the NFL right to college football. All right, what a game this was. So we're gonna start from the quarterfinals down to semis. So let's start with this game right here. Ole Miss, Georgia. What a game this was. Oh.
What a game.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong score. Oh, no, it's right score. Right score. My bad. Yeah, so crazy because, I actually had Georgia winning this game. And, a lot of people thought Georgia was going to win this game. But, Trinidad Chambliss, D2 transfer from Ferris State powerhouse Division II, transferred to Ole Miss, and basically balled out. And they knocked off Georgia, the Bulldogs, and probably some say the game of the year, basically because of a shootout it was. These two teams played in October, pretty similar way, shootout, but at the end, Ole Miss with the win. Cam, I'm gonna start with you. Your thoughts on Ole Miss, Georgia?
I watched that whole game. I think I think I play like Trinidad Chambers too, and I think I love Q1 Lacey. I love Trinidad Chambers, and those guys put on a show against Georgia. Georgia's actually my dad's team, and he didn't feel good about the loss. And I feel like Ole Miss shocked the world with this one.
Yeah, they definitely did. Lane Kiffin gone, P. Golden now is the head coach. That team is just cohesive, playing together, and that team is just doing really well. Well, at the time. J-Rock, your thoughts on this game, Ole Miss, Georgia?
Yeah, yet again, Ole Miss shocked the whole world. But football's not only about talent; it's about chemistry, how you can perform in tough situations, like Ole Miss did today. Georgia just got shocked today. I also thought Georgia was gonna win today because my coach is a big Georgia fan. But
today.
Georgia
It was
moves
like
on.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but still, a really good game for Ole Miss.
Okay, yeah. So that game was the quarterfinals. So that occurred on New Year's Day. So Ole Miss, they beat Georgia. And that led to Ole Miss advancing to the Fiesta Bowl. And they met the Miami Hurricanes. They met the Miami Hurricanes, who is a very good team. Miami, they're doing really well right now. Number 10 seed. They're a story. They're a story in college football. They lost to two unranked opponents in the regular season. Nobody, including me, thought that they would be in this position right now, but they're doing really well. In the first round, they went to College Station, Texas A&M, beat them. Windy conditions, rowdy crowd, 100,000 plus. Basically rooting against them, but Miami was able to go to Texas A&M and basically beat them, upset them. Then they played Ohio State. A lot of people had Ohio State winning, the reigning champs, but Miami just beat Ohio State. And then here, this was on the January 8th. So this was three days ago. Miami, they beat Ole Miss in the Fiesta Bowl in a very good game. Carson Beck using his legs to get the game-winning touchdown at the end for Miami. Miami, they beat Ole Miss, and they will advance to the national championship first time since 2001. And I'm also going to bring up something from 2001 in a bit, but I'm going to get you guys' reactions first. So, J-Rock, I'm going to start with you. So, what are your thoughts on this game? Miami beating Ole Miss.
It's a really good game. I mean, this college football playoffs has everybody shocked. I mean, Miami did really good this year as well as Carson Beck. I mean, when he left Georgia transfer portal, everybody thought he was going to perform bad. But yet again, like these other superstars, pressure either breaks you or turns you into a diamond. And in this case, turned Carson Beck into a diamond.
Yeah, for sure. Carson. Yeah, for sure. Carson Beck, definitely. Including me thought, what is surprising about Carson Beck, but Carson Beck, he was on his way to the NFL draft. He was on his way to the NFL draft, but Miami called him, say, "Hey, I'm gonna offer you a couple million. Can you play in Miami?" Yeah, for sure. Cool. Went to Miami for a couple million, and here he is, one win away from winning a national title. Cam, your thoughts on this? Miami beating Ole Miss.
It was a good game. By the way, it's 3rd and 12, 38 seconds left.
Oh, shoot.
End the game right now. And they're still on the 21, or 22, I mean. In this game, I was watching it. Rough run for me to watch because I wanted Trinidad Chambers to go all the way. Because I'm pretty sure we were all rooting for Ole Miss in this playoff, unless you're a Miami fan.
Yeah, well,
And I
I
just
was
don't like Miami. So
Oh, you don't? Yeah, same here. I hate Miami too. J-Rock, you like Miami or you don't like them?
That's like every team in Florida, no matter where they're from. Miami, I still love Miami. I should be like my third favorite team because of Cam Ward and
that's
all
too
of that.
bad.
Cam Ward. But I also just feel like Indiana and Miami, no matter who comes out on top, is going to be historic.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna get you guys quick thoughts on this. Indiana just basically romped Oregon 56-22 in the I think it was Sugar Bowl maybe and no the Peach Bowl in Atlanta for semifinals. You guys thoughts on this? Just quick thoughts on this. J Rock, your thoughts on this? Indiana beating Oregon, demolishing Oregon. My bad.
It's crazy, looking like Alabama all over again. I mean, blowing out teams in timely fashion, and I feel like moving on to the championship game it's just a line for them just to win it and glory and start a dynasty with their head coach. His head coach with his surprising reactions after Oregon scored like a touchdown after they were blowing them out already. He looked miserable, but still, Indiana, a wonderful team. They might even blow. In my opinion, I think they're gonna blow up Miami.
Okay, so that's a big time take. J Rock, all right. So you think they're gonna blow out Miami? All right, that's cool. All right, Cam, your thoughts on this game, Indiana Oregon?
Ditto to what David said. I think Indiana's blowing up people and looking good doing it. I think Fernando Mendoza. I had a little bit of doubts on him, but when I saw the game, dude is great. He deserved that Heisman. And then Coach Signetti, he smiled after the game. I think. Other than that, he was just like, he's like he's like everybody's least favorite teacher. You know what I mean? Comparison.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Indiana, they romped everybody basically in the playoff. They beat Alabama like that, basically, and Oregon like that. So Indiana, they're moving on to national championship. And now let's talk about the national championship. Miami, number 10 team. They're playing at home. They're playing at their home stadium. Probably the first time ever that a team will play at their home stadium at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. They'll take on Indiana. I'm pretty sure Indiana, they're going to bring their fans. The Hard Rock Stadium, they're going to bring their fans. So I guess we'll see. There's going to be a lot of people there. You know, the Miami fans are going to be there. Indiana, they're going to travel. So this is going to be a great one. So I'm going to start with you, J-Rock. So I'm assuming you already gave your thoughts on this. So do you have any extra thoughts on this, Indiana versus Miami?
I mean, I already said that it's gonna be historic, but like, if Miami wins, it's their first championship since 2001. And Indiana, you said they like worst loss percentage out of all the college football teams. If they win first championship ever, I think most historic story in college football in the modern era.
For sure. All right, Cam. So your thoughts on this? Indiana, Miami for the national title.
I think that it'll be down to who's more physical, and I think Indiana's going to be a more physical team. And I mean, I'm saying Miami absolutely deserves it. Like they deserve the world for what they've done this season. And I think that just because they deserve it doesn't mean they're going to get it. Indiana's going to run through them. Period.
All right.
It's gonna be like Georgia TCU all over again. Matt, stop.
Georgia TCU, you know, and I'm really glad you brought that up, Cam, because I was actually thinking about this Indiana Miami. You know, I was actually thinking about it. You know, the last time we saw a Cinderella team in the college football playoff was like what Cam said, Georgia TCU, and we all know how that turned out. TCU basically got romped by Georgia. So can we see that again? I'm hoping so. I'm a No fan. I'm a FSU fan. So I want to see it. It's going to be in their home stadium, so it's going to be extra bad. So I'm hoping it happens. But, you know, Miami's, like Cole said, the U is legit. And, you know, people say the U is back. But, you know, can they beat Indiana, a team, you know, who is running through everybody right now, So can they do it? We will see. Okay, so
the Niners won. The Niners won.
Yeah, they did. Let me bring up that comment from. Yep, San Francisco won, guys. So that means they will go to Seattle. They will take on the Seahawks in a trilogy in Seattle. So you guys' thoughts on that? Your live thoughts right now. San Francisco beat the Eagles. You guys' thoughts? So J-Rock, I'm gonna start with you. What are your thoughts? San Francisco beating the Eagles, the reigning champs.
Crazy work. Eagles, bro. Eagles should have won. In my opinion, Eagles should have won. 49ers don't deserve it, bro. I'm pretty sure they've been. I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but I don't really like. I don't really like the 49ers, and like their season didn't really impress me, in my opinion. See, in my opinion, Seattle's gonna put a belt, and then JSN is gonna score 200 receiving yards.
Jackson Smith, yep, for
You
sure.
say Jackson Smith and Jacobs are going to score 200 receiving yards?
Yep, he's like that.
Okay, you never know. I guess we'll see. Cam, your thoughts? San Francisco being the Eagles.
The 40, yeah. What Coach T said, you're wrong. Like, no disrespect, but like the 49ers deserve it out of any team. I mean, they've been playing football this year, how they're supposed to play football, and they've done everything that we've expected them to do. And I had Christian McCaffrey on my fantasy team, and I was second in the league, so I'm honestly a 49ers fan.
All right, for sure. All right, so the NFC bracket has now been updated because of this. So San Francisco goes to Seattle, and then the Rams will go to Chicago. So it'll be the Rams, Bears, Niners, Seahawks. So, all right, so we have a little bit of time here. So I'm going to get you guys quick thoughts on this, basically. So I'm going to start with the Rams, Bears first. So, J-Rock, your thoughts. So who you got winning, the Rams or the Bears? Chicago is the home team.
Rams easily, bro. Matthew Stafford had too much aura. He's gonna win it. I feel like if Matthew Stafford or Drake May whoever makes it further is winning the MVP, in my opinion. And Matthew Stafford just has that aura like that, and he's just gonna cook the Bears. I just feel it.
Yo, holy glaze.
Matthew Stafford's just like that, bro.
Caleb Williams is better. I don't care. And the Bears are gonna win.
Caleb Williams is zesty, bro.
He's eating ass cash. He's with ass cash.
I don't care about those pink nails, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about his pink nails because he pulled ass cash.
No, bro, that was before he pulled ass cash, bro. That doesn't mean nothing. He can still be zesty, bro.
Okay, guys. So you guys obviously, conflicting opinions. Cam going with the Bears. J-Rock going for the Rams. All right. What Bears, Rams. All right. So next game, Niners, Seahawks. You guys thought so. Cam, I'm gonna start you first. Seahawks or Niners in the trilogy?
I'm not a LeBron fan, number one. Two, give me the Seahawks. The Seahawks are too good. Gotta throw it in JSN's area and he'll catch it.
JSN, Seahawks. J-Rock, who you got? Seahawks, Niners.
Seahawks easily, bro. Best team, number one seed. Wait, number one seed, right?
Seahawks number one, yes.
Yeah, number one seed. Just throw to JSN, like Cam said. It's easy work, bro. Easy work. Seattle's gonna make it through. Rams versus Seahawks.
All right, for sure. So so that's that. So that's the NFC. We'll find out the AFC. We'll probably find that out after Monday night because the Houston Steelers game, that game still got to go on to decide. So here's the college football playoff national championship. Miami, Indiana for the national title. This will be on January 19th. This will be in 8 days. This will be on a Monday night, 7:30 p.m. on ESPN. But first, before we get to your Q&A, J-Rock, we're going to show some unbelievably crazy things. So first, I'm going to show this clip. It's 1:06 long. I found this on Instagram, and it's this guy named, I think, Jack something on Instagram. So I'm going to just basically show you the clip, and then I'll explain.
From the future. So I'm going to predict the 12-team college football playoff perfectly. Give me Alabama. Give me Oregon by 50. Texas A&M versus Miami. I'm going to take Miami. I'd watch out for Miami. I'm talking to you, Ohio State. Give me Ole Miss to beat Tulane by 50 as well. Indiana's going to beat Alabama 35-0, if not 55-0. Texas Tech, Oregon, one of the few great games we will get. Just kidding. Oregon's going to win by 20. Miami beats Ohio State. We all watched Georgia blow out Alabama, and that's enough for me to say Georgia's probably going to cruise. But there was one team this year, outside of Alabama winning in Athens, that challenged Georgia and made me believe if they meet again, it'll be a different story. Now, Ole Miss does not have Lane Kiffin, but there's a world where Ole Miss looks better without, because sports are about stories, and Ole Miss took that personally. Give me Ole Miss to beat Georgia. Give me Indiana to advance to the national championship. I'm going to take Miami to get a home game. Indiana, Miami. In the national championship, plead the greatest turnaround by a program in sports history. This is the best team in college football. They might not have all the 5 stars, but they got Kurt Signet and the Heisman. Give me Indiana to win the national championship.
So,
No way. No.
He actually gets that. Yeah. So, all right. So let me give you guys some context about this guy. So his name is Jack Coat on Instagram. Jack Coat 1. That's his name on Instagram. And he basically gives his predictions. Predicting every champion, predicting stuff like that, right? So he got the college football playoff, and he predict the results right. The blowouts, the close games, and things like that. So, hey, man, hey. I don't know how he does it, but he also did one for New England and Dallas. He didn't get it perfectly right. He got some wrong. There on New England and Dallas schedules. So yeah, so that's that. So J-Rock, so what are your thoughts on that? He predicted he's 100% so far, and if Indiana wins, he may be the only one in the country, or in the world, that might have a perfect bracket.
Looked fake to me. I'm not gonna lie. It looked fake to me.
Yeah.
Looked way too fake, bro.
I don't know about that.
It's on IG. Jack Coat 1. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now.
I mean, if he's right though, if that's real, then I'm gonna have to use him as like my betting guide or something when I grow up.
Yeah, and I put in the private chat, guys, his name, so you guys can check that out later on. You guys will, but yeah. So crazy, but hey, he's going for Indiana. I'm going for Indiana, and we'll see if the Hoosiers can pull off the biggest turnaround probably in college football history. They were, terrible. They were basically terrible, but now can they make it to the mountaintop and win the national title for the first time ever? Or will it be the Canes? That will win their first national title since 2001? We will see. On January 19th, 2026, live from Miami Gardens, Florida, in Hard Rock Stadium. All right, J-Rock, you ready for your Q&A?
Yes, sir. Been ready.
All right. Ooh, have a lot of sports topics, but hey, now let's talk about you. All right, J-Rock. So, what inspired you to play football?
When I was young, like 5 years old, I used to play flag, and all my friends used to play soccer football, and I was like really inspired to play it. So I decided, hey, why don't I just play it for the experience? And it ended up being way more than an experience. It ended up being like a journey, not just develop me into a good football player, but a good student, athlete, and a good person all around. Teach me discipline, academics, all of that. Not just what one football player could handle. Just makes me better all around. And I feel like I've like boosted my morale every day. I made that one decision and it changed my life.
Right, for sure.
I don't know what just happened to my camera. Sorry.
All right, you good. All right, so J-Rock, so what do you like most about playing football?
There's a lot of aspects in football I love, but I really love close games against close win games against rivalries, and those blowout wins. You just love those because you're unstoppable.
Okay. All right, that's cool. All right, so what do you like least about playing football?
I think football, in my opinion, is a perfect game. I mean, losing close to a rival, or just losing the game in general is like, but I find a loss as a lesson to learn in the future, so you're not in that same spot again. So for me, no losses, no bad things about football. Football's a beautiful sport, perfect sport, made in God's image. So yeah.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, definitely.
Great
Taking L's,
answers. Great answers.
yes, for sure. It's definitely a lesson.
Close to what I said.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, during Cam's episode, J Rock. So his episode, Cam's, was episode 92. So if you want to check that out, or the audience, you guys want to check that out, episode 92, that is Cam's episode. We had a fun time there, and that's probably the primary reason why he's here right now. We had a good time. So, hey, check that out, episode 92. All right, J Rock. So, what is your position on the football field, or positions?
Starting with football, I was O line and D lineman, but I kind of slimmed down into like a running back. Like I said, like athletic position through the field, and I'm starting to like it a lot. Not just rushing, blocking, third down player. Just you could receive, you could run, and you could block. Just try to be the best for my team. Improve on my game over there.
All right. That's cool.
I gotta say something quick. Coach T, I'm not your son, Coach T. It's not true. It's not true. I'm telling Coach T I'm not his son. He's spreading rumors that I'm his son. It's not true.
Oh okay. All right, J Rock. So what are your strengths as a football player?
I think my strength is being a good role model and boosting my teammates' morale. And also I love bringing my teammates up, seeing them happy, making that big play, shining bright like a star. I just love it, man. I just love seeing my friends play up to their potential.
All right, that's cool. All right. So what is something that you want to improve on in your game?
My stamina, bro. Conditioning. I hate conditioning solely off that one reason, bro. I do not have stamina for the life of me, but I'm pretty sure my hard work ethic is gonna, eventually fix that issue because I'm working hard a lot this year with 7-on-7, FBU All-Stars, not just normal tackle football, but all of that's gonna build me to be a better player.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, definitely stamina is very important. So yeah, I'm glad that you're working on that. Definitely very important.
Am I echoing?
What happened?
You were.
I'll talk again, J Rock.
Am I echoing?
Now you're good. No, you're good. Now you're good. Yeah. Okay, so what do you do to mentally prepare for a game?
So I got a pregame meal. I usually eat like avocado toast or something, and depends when I wake up. But I either listen to hype music or chill music. Just depends on my mood.
Who do you listen to?
Huh?
Who you listen to?
Huh?
You be listening to YB?
NBA YoungBoy. Sometimes I'll be listening to I'd be listening to Drake on some game days though.
Drake, okay.
It depends. It just depends on my mood, bro.
Diddy? Or just what?
Drake.
Do you have a favorite song from Drake?
What did he say? Drake?
Do you have a favorite song from Drake?
I have a lot of good songs. I think I have like my top 2 are like Over My Dead Body or Not You Too.
All right, so chill songs. All right, that's cool. All right. So what's your favorite memory or play that you made while playing football?
We were down to a team that we were expecting to blow out. We weren't only down on the scoreboard, we were down mentally. Our morale wasn't just there. But I just decided to bring my teammates up, bring myself up, and I scored 5 touchdowns. 2 of them got called back. But just building blocks for my team. So we played as a team and won the game. Still remember that like vividly. It's a really good moment in my career.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, very good. Very good game. All right. So what makes you a good teammate?
Like I said earlier, being a good role model, morale, also team chemistry. I'm good at building that. Good team leader. But yeah, it's really all the things I am as a good teammate, and yeah, hard work ethic too. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So who do you idolize your game to?
I don't idolize my game to anybody, but I model my game towards Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley, so I could get the mix of the like explosiveness and brute force. So like when you get in the second level, it depends what you got to do. Just got to get a mix of both of them, Just be the best player I can.
Gotcha. All right, that's cool.
Good answers. Good answers. Good answers.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, very good answer.
You media trained. For real.
Hey, yeah, J Rock, you are. All right, J Rock. So, what is your favorite football team from college football or NFL, and why?
So I was born and raised in Tampa, Florida. Best athletes in the country. Anyways, my favorite college football team.
No.
Yes.
No.
J Rock, why you brought that up?
Florida don't got no football. Y'all don't got no Pee Wee. All y'all got is high school. Other than high school, y'all sorry. Period. Y'all don't got no middle school ball.
Y'all small in Pee Wee. Y'all small in Pee Wee. What are you talking about? Y'all small in Pee Wee.
So you're telling
Who's the tallest player on your team?
me-
Who's the tallest player?
You're telling me Zayden Savage is small.
Who is that?
You don't know who Zayden Savage is?
Who is that? Who?
You know, I see Makai Green and Jody Hamilton. They're both 5'10". On the top. Search up Zayden Savage right now.
That's it. 5'10". I got two people on my team that's over 6'2".
I know, but they probably trash.
No, they not trash. They're all stars. They're from our all-star team, bro.
Okay.
I'm telling you, bro. Anyways, okay, yeah. Back to the topic. My favorite college football team, the Gators. My favorite NFL team, the Bucks. Because Florida native, better than Texas, by the way.
Not better than Texas, by the way.
The Gators and the Bucks. All right, J Rock. All right. Okay, so what are your long-term goals as a football player, J Rock?
Man, obviously, number one for most football players that want to make it far in life and are competitive, make the NFL, make a big name for myself, but also help the people that brought me up, like raise charity for my community and all of that. Yeah, that's it. Two of my big goals: be a big name, make a big name for myself, be one of the NFL greats, and just be, a good philanthropist to my community.
Sure, I like those goals. I love those goals. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a goal that you said. Being for the community. Definitely a new one for me on this show. Definitely. Hey, good goal. All right, J Rock. So if you could meet any sports athlete, football, basketball, soccer, anything, who would it be and why?
Might sound like Glaze. This might sound like Glaze.
Please say LeBron. Please say LeBron.
What are you gonna say, J Rock?
Not that much Glaze. Saquon, because he. No. Let me talk. Not just only because he's good, but like his goals also align with my goals because he brings back to his charity a lot and he makes great decisions in his life. He's a really good person, not just in football but in real life. So I just want to meet him. And from other sports, soccer, I want to meet Cristiano Ronaldo, and then from basketball, I gotta meet LeBron James.
All right.
LeBron!
Okay, I'm kind of guessed it with LeBron. All right, J Rock. All right. So besides football, what other sport would you like to try and why?
So when I was young, like about 8, 9, I used to really love basketball, football and basketball, like toe to toe. But football ended up getting the better because football, I just loved it from the day I saw my first football game and then to the day I scored my first touchdown. It's always been my favorite sport, but I feel like basketball is a really, really number one sport that I would want to try. But you got to be really tall for basketball, bro. You have to be like 6'8". The competition nowadays is crazy, bro. Especially in Florida, better than Texas, by the way. Anyways,
no.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I promise it's not.
Yeah.
All my life it's not.
Yeah, like I said, basketball. Because, basketball.
Basketball. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna keep it there. I'm not gonna, expand it more because if I do, Wildfire is gonna be on our podcast. All right, J Rock. So last question: what are your favorite hobbies / interests to do outside of football?
It's really physical. Just go outside, play with my friends. I'm low key. I'm really interested in science. I love like science about like cells and all that because I'm a really big student athlete. So I love science in my opinion because it's kind of like magic, but there's an explanation for it. So yeah, science and just going outside playing with my friends.
All right, all
Are
right.
you
So go, Cam.
are you religious?
I'm very religious. Yes, sir.
All right, for sure. So, Cam, all right. So, Cam, you got any questions that you want to ask J Rock, or are you good?
No. Very
You
media
good?
trained though.
All right. All right, J Rock. So now let's get into the show and tell portion of the show. So, J Rock, so do you have any accomplishments, any trophies, medals, or anything that you have next to you that you want to show off?
Oh yeah, where to go? Oh yeah, I got this 7-on-7. Let me see. I have 7-on-7 trophies right here.
Football.
I won it. We kind of blew out every team. I'm gonna be honest, and but we beat this team called the West Chase Colts. They win nationals every year, but we beat them, and they illegally recruit people, by the way. But we don't. We build a foundation in our team. We don't do none of that corrupt stuff. Yeah, but yeah, we won a very well deserved 7-on-7 championship. So yeah, and then also, like I said, All Stars FBU made the All Star team. Made it all the way to the championship. We were winning 20-0, but I don't know how they came back in overtime.
Was it
All right.
was it DFW East or DFW West that beat you for FBU?
It was Southwest Tampa, Southwest Florida, Southwest
Oh.
Florida.
I was
Yeah,
on I was on DFW West.
What is that? Georgia team?
FBU.
Oh yeah, I know that team. Nah, we didn't play them,
So I was
but
on
we could
DFW
beat them
West.
and Pennsylvania.
Y'all didn't
All
play
right.
us, I guess. Y'all would have lost, by the way, because Texas is better than Florida. You know.
No,
Okay.
no, you know. No.
Okay. Okay. So J Rock, so you get. All right. So do you got any more accomplishments, or that's it?
I mean, I made a bunch of all-star teams and all of that. Won a bunch of championships, but really, that's all I want to show right now. So yeah.
All right. All right. All right. So now let's get into the second part of the show and tell, which is your picture. But before we do that, 5 episodes from now, we have our 100th episode, and that is where we will show our top overlays. So basically, J Rock, I'm gonna show you the overlays. Cam did this during his episode 92. So basically, I'm gonna just show you the overlays, and basically, you're just gonna rate it 1 out of 5. All right. So I'm gonna show you a photo, and then what happened, Cam?
Am I in there? Am I in there?
I believe so. Yeah. So I guess we'll see. All right. So let's bring up the first overlay. Why not? Let's bring in Cam. Let's bring in Cam's here. So Cam, this is yours.
Wow.
How about you explain your overlay, Cam? I have to give the context to J Rock.
So right, it's the award ceremony for my team. It's the banquet. They're giving out awards, and it gets to OPOY. I won OPOY.
All right, that's tough. That's tough.
All right.
That's hard, no dude.
Cam, is that it for the context?
Yeah.
All right. So J Rock. So I know Cam's here. How would you rate it from 1 out of 5?
Don't lie.
0. I'm no. 4.
Okay.
It's really
So
good.
Yeah.
Really good accomplishment. 4. I mean, can we do decimals or just
yeah. Yeah, if you want.
4.5, 4.5? It's really good. Really good accomplishment.
No, you have to round it up.
Round it up.
Nah,
Nah,
Jit, you
4.5,
get
good.
4.5.
You say nah, Jit.
I mean, oh no, I'm sorry.
You are from Florida. Nah, Jit.
All right, let's move on. This is Montana McBride, basketball player. So, J Rock, how would you rate it? 1 out of 5.
4. Yeah,
Okay, so why a 4?
it's a really tough picture. Really tough picture. Really tough picture.
All right. So you give that a 4. Okay, so now let's bring up Lamborghini Landon, who is, very, outgoing guest, just like him. Yeah, so he's from Texas. He's from Texas. So how would you rate that, J Rock, from 1 out of 5?
I'll give that a 4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, 4.
So wait, so like, which one's higher, me or Landon?
You, by far. Because it actually shows accomplishments. That's the thing. Yours actually shows
No,
accomplishments.
this picture's still hard though.
Yeah, the picture is hard. Like, but I like the offensive player of the year. I like that. I like your
If
picture.
he had some Nike dry fits on, this would be a 5.
All right.
If he had some Nike dry fits with a slight scrunch, it'd be a 10 out of 10.
All right. That's cool. All right, so let's move on. Same thing, Lamborghini Landon, but J Rock. So that is actually actual fire, not fake fire. So he actually did it actual fire. So how would you rate it 1 out of 5?
All right, this one's actually cool. Real fire, you said? You sure? Not scamming me?
Yes, real. Yes, he said it on his episode that was real fire.
Okay,
He said it on his episode.
Yeah.
So
That's tough. That's actually tough. I'll give that. No glaze. I'll give that a 5. No glaze.
Yo!
okay,
Glaze.
5.
You gotta look at other stuff but the fire.
Okay, so 5 because of the fire, right?
Yeah, he could have got seriously injured. I'm joking. My fault.
Yeah, he had the gloves on, by the way.
Yes,
I know. I'm
I'm
joking.
throwing up so much shade to Lambo right now. I'm sorry, Lambo, if you're watching.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Let's move on. This is Coach Tony's guy, Camden Harzinski from Florida, basketball player, 5th grader, playing for his middle school team. This photo was basically just to promote that. So, J Rock, how would you rate it? 1 out of 5.
Ooh, I'm be giving a lot of 4s, but I like this picture. I mean, I like the background because you said he's in 5th grade trying to for the middle. He's in 5th grade and he's playing for the middle school
He
team.
made the middle school team, yeah.
Yes.
I give this 5.
That's an achievement right there. I'll give that a 4.5.
Okay. All right. 4.5 is the achievement. All right. Cool. All right. So let's move on. Football player from Texas, Tate Medina. That's one of Cam's people. I interviewed Tate during his episode. Very cool guy. He plays, I believe, linebacker, receiver, and I think that's right. I think that's it, Cam.
He plays some snaps at running back every now and then.
At running back too. Okay, yeah. So he basically does everything, basically. So yeah, I interviewed Tate. So that's during his media day. So J Rock, how would you rate it from 1 out of 5?
This is tough. I'm not gonna lie. This is tough. Oh, this might be my second 5. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, 4.5. 4.5.
Okay. I like that answer better.
4.5. All right. Last one. Ryan Payne, our first athlete actor that Coach Tony, he took a long time to get it. So this picture was actually from a video. He actually tried to stop it right at the moment in the video, and he said it took a long time, so he got it there. That's Remy Payne. J Rock, how would you rate it from 1 out of 5?
4. Yeah, 4.
4. Okay, why a 4?
It's a tough picture. It's a really tough picture, but I feel like I'm getting a little too much 4.5.
Yeah, no, the only reason I didn't give this one a 5 was because the pads are a bit baggy.
On the pads?
I don't see nothing.
The jersey on his pads were a bit baggy. That's the only reason I didn't give it a 5.
I think his arm sleeve looks a little baggy to me.
Yeah, it all looks a little baggy. If he had tighter equipment, it would have been a 5. No question.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that would have been a 5. I'm not even joking. If it was better.
Ain't that right, David Bankston Jr.?
Yes, dude. Yep.
So 4, J Rock, right?
Yeah, 4.
All right, a 4. Okay. All All right, so that's that for the overlays. All right, so now let's get into yours and see, see if we might have, see if one of these overlays might make our 100th episode. I'm looking at it right now I'm looking at it right now. And we might have some, we might have some overlays here that might make it. So, all right, so let's bring the first one out. So, all right, so J-Rock, so give me a little story about this one. Like, where was this at? What were you doing this play? And just give me your thoughts during this play.
This was like 2 years ago. Wait, oh yeah, this was like 2 years ago. I think this was a sack or something. Oh yeah, this wasn't this. Yeah, this was like 2 years ago. But yeah, it was a sack. That was when I was playing. When I was like mainly only playing DN. That's when I wasn't playing running back. I was just shooting through that line, terrorizing that backfield. And this play, bro, this play is iconic. I'm telling you, it's iconic.
All right, that's cool. All right, so, what, Cam? You got any thoughts on this?
It's just no. The picture's hard, but it's the dude behind him that kind of sells the picture. I'm not.
All right. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's move on. All right, let's move on. Yeah.
Look at the honeycomb knee pads. You got the regular tee. I'm talking about dude in the back, by the way.
Oh, dude in the back, right? He got an orange thing on or no? Oh, what the? Oh no, he doesn't. Oh, dude behind him. All right.
No, that's the first down marker.
Yeah. From my okay. All right, so let's move on. All right, J-Rock, give me a little story behind this one.
I don't know when this was actually, but I guess I was just running out the backfield on this play. In my opinion, this is tough. This is mad tough.
It's mad upgrade from the last one. I see you got the.
Yeah, I didn't put anything on last time.
I see you don't got the bucket on anymore.
Oh yeah, I got a speed flex. About time, bro. It's been 2 years.
You got
2 years.
You got the unbaggy arm sleeve with the red waistband. You got the Wilson GST. It looks like a junior size. You got the Pop Warner sign. It's just the all gray jerseys that throwing me off.
Wait, that's gray? Oh,
they are gray.
Oh, my fault. That does not look gray to me. I'm sorry. My fault.
Oh, you got it.
Is it gray? Or is it like charcoal?
That's like dark gray. Really dark gray.
Yeah, things like dark gray, like garnet, I guess you could say. Maybe. Yeah. All right.
What? You say garnet? Is that a color?
Garnet and gold for the nose.
Garnet is red.
Well, like
dark red.
What? How you say that? Like burgundy, maybe? I don't know. It's weird, but
burgundy is red too.
I don't know. I don't know.
He's talking about the numbers.
Are you or the jerseys?
Yeah, the numbers. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, like the numbers.
That's garnet. Yeah, that's garnet.
Goofy boy.
All right, let's move on.
It's okay. It's good. Whatever.
All right. Oh, stiff arm. Okay, so tell me what was going on in this picture, bro.
My helmet was so loose. Oh, this was the first season in the fall. We were playing this trash team called the Hurricanes. I had 2 carries, and I got 2 touchdowns, of course. I think. Oh, this was like the 60-yard touchdown. Oh yeah, I remember. I bounced to the inside, bounced out to the outside. I stiffed on one kid, he fell to the ground, and I stiffed on the other kid to score a touchdown. But that kid was like super weak. So Matt Ora.
Yo, these people could be watching the show.
I doubt anybody from that team is watching this show, bro.
I doubt it too. or probably they clicked off. Probably they clicked off when they saw it. They probably clicked off.
35's crying.
Yeah, he was crying after the game. They're all crying.
All right,
I don't know why. They're probably used to losing, right?
They went.
My team would beat your team.
No, I mean, Last year maybe, but not this year.
I'm throwing a calm 150 on your team.
What? No,
He's-
flip that. It must be opposite day today, because you
No,
line a
I'm
lot.
I'm throwing for 150 yards on your team. And I'm gonna try you first play.
I play DN. How you gonna try a DN, bro?
The end, we'll have run a pop pass on you.
One hand snag that. Pick 6.
All right. Let's move on. All right. So let's go to the. All right. So let's do the next picture. Okay. J-Rock, tell me what happened in this picture.
This was 8U. No, was it 8U? Yeah, this was last year of 8U. Like, oh yeah, this is another one of those plays when I was terrorizing that backfield again. In the yeah, just like that, dude.
I'd love to make this picture perfect. Hey, hold on. Why are you stepping on your teammate's foot like that?
What?
Oh yeah, you
What?
were. Oh yeah.
Stepping on your teammate's foot mad hard.
Oh yeah, I see
Feel
it.
bad for him.
I mean, he's the one in my way. That's the thing. So yeah. Anyways, that's it. My fault.
There you go. You good? Yeah. Yeah. And I definitely see that you stepping on your teammate's foot. Yeah, I definitely see that from here. I bet definitely hurt. But definitely cleats. Definitely cleats. Yeah, they hurt. All right. So let's move on. All right. So give me a backstory in this, J-Rock.
Oh, this was the Hurricanes game too. I got a sack, and I don't want to say, okay, but yeah, I got a sack on this guy, and I was really hyped because I think that was after I caught those 2 touchdowns passes, and then this is the game that I realized like I'm him. So after I got that sack, I started celebrating like crazy. So yeah, getting behind that backfield on both sides of the field, scoring touchdowns and getting that backfield. I'm like that. Yeah.
I didn't know it was in the presence of him, apparently. So.
For sure.
I'll cook you, bro. I would absolutely cook you.
Oh my gosh.
I promise you're not. I promise you're not.
All right.
Oh, that kid, that kid in the background that's standing like in front of his quarterback that doesn't look like he know what he's doing. He's like 6 foot, bro, and I got past that kid.
All
It's
right.
not Texas competition is nothing compared to Florida. I bet you.
I promise it is. You short us.
All right. So let's move
My
on.
next door neighbor's taller than him.
Nah. Oh.
All right, let's move on.
My next door
J-Rock.
neighbor's like same age as me.
Okay, so J-Rock, so give me a little backstory to this one.
Oh, this is the same play. This is the same play. Yeah, this is
Same
play.
scenario, same play. We don't want to hear it twice.
Yeah.
No,
same
I'm
play.
joking. We want to hear it twice.
All right, bet. All right, let's move on. All right, so give me a little backstory to this one. So different team, I see. Different
Oh,
team.
this is the game that I scored. The game where we were like losing to the team that we should have blown out, and this is a game where I like clutched up and
Had 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. This is one of them. Oh yeah, this is the play.
Five
It was supposed to be. It's called power. It's supposed to be a run to the B gap on the left side of the field. But I saw none of my it was clogged, so I bounced outside, and I juked one kid out, and then he ran in front of his teammate, and they both fell on the ground. And then I juked, and then I outran the rest of the team. And there's this one kid left, and I just got stiff. I just stiffed on him because he's tiny. That's it.
All right.
Would you still farm me?
I mean, obviously.
How
Okay.
tall are you? What's height and weight?
Huh?
What's your
Huh?
height and weight? What's your height and weight?
Why are you asking me personal questions?
I just want to know.
Oh yeah, my fault. I'm 140 pounds, and I'm like 5'6", 7. I'm not even joking. I'm 5'6" or 7.
All right.
I'm totally not 4'10", 94 pounds.
And you think I would have stiff armed you?
Are you in 12U?
This season I'm going into 12U. This season.
Oh.
Last season 11U.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 7th grade. But I'm the youngest.
Oh, so
I'm
you're
the-
older than me, so I have a pass. Okay.
Wait. What year were you born though?
2014,
Oh, what month?
August.
Damn, I'm a year older than you. Like, actually. Wait, what day in August? What day in August?
First.
First day of the month.
What is that? I'm 3 days away from being a year older than you. That's crazy. But yeah, I'll still stiff on you no matter if you're 15, 16. Oh, okay.
All right,
Still,
let's.
anyways, still stiff on you.
Yeah, I'm a step in the middle. All right, J-Rock, give me a little backstory to this one.
Oh, this is against the Coyotes. This is good. This is the first time we went against them. I mean, it was a really good. Every time we go against them, it either goes in overtime or it's like a tie game until the last play of the game. But yeah, I think got the ball, went outside, and I think I trucked like 2 kids before they pushed me out of bounds. All right, number 19, he's also 6 foot. So yeah, Florida better. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Search my name up, little bro.
Little bro, 410.
Oh my gosh. I don't know where my code
I
is.
know, but I got more emotion though.
Okay, we're bringing up followers now. Okay. All
What?
right. So, what do you mean by motion?
I got more emotion.
Like motion, or like speed, right?
Aura.
Oh, okay.
I promise I do.
Okay. All right. I thought you meant motion as in like followers and stuff. All right.
Fathers?
No, followers, like IG.
Followers.
But followers, bro.
Wait,
Like motion, like
Mom.
followers and
Like
stuff. You know what I mean?
IG followers.
Yeah, like that.
He low-key got more than me, so.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. I don't know if you're gonna like this one, J-Rob, but all right.
No.
The thing was on there, bro. The thing's on there.
Boy. Bro, you gotta slide back on whoever took this picture of you.
Hey,
My dad.
I'm just, the thing was there. I don't know. So I don't know if your dad sent it or.
That was
Bro got the shades on with the trop chain
With the J-Rock chain.
and the Berkeys on. With his hands in his
Whatever.
pockets.
Listen. Let me.
Bro was the fastest kid in 5th grade.
We go J-Rock.
Anyways, I was 9 or 8. I was like 4'6", like 100 pounds. I was heavy, but now I'm not heavy. Yeah.
140 pounds is heavy. I'm not gonna lie about it.
But that's on muscle mass. That's the thing. It's muscle mass. Yep.
All right, that's for sure. All right, let's move
Is
on.
it actually? I don't know your stature, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, you don't know my stats? Ooh.
I don't know your stature, so I don't know if it's all.
Oh, my stature. Oh, some kind of built, but this is the same play from like 2.
Oh yeah,
This is the same play, but yeah.
You
Electric.
sent a lot of pictures in.
that's a pretty solid amount. But it actually one time again sent to like he probably sent like 20, 25 one time, literally.
Dang, how much are there right now?
Well, yours was 1, 2.
Yeah, how much do I have?
10.
Which one are we on right now?
The last one, the very last one, the 10th one. Yeah. So,
What do you think, Cam?
yeah, Cam. So, what are your thoughts on the picture portion?
What did I say on the last one? What did I say on the last picture? Oh, like for the whole thing. I think that your drip is solid 6 out of 10. think that you put it on every now and then. I think that you aight.
And
Alright.
they should have put a photo of my stats. They should have put a picture of my stats. But I'm not going to talk about that right now.
All right, that's for sure. All right. So let's move on to the video portion of the show and tell. So before you show your videos, J-Rock, so basically the same thing what we did with the pictures, same thing with the videos. We're going to show you videos, top videos that are going to be on the 100th episode, and you're basically just going to rate it 1 out of 5. All right.
Yes,
Are any
sir.
of my videos on here?
What?
Are any of my videos on here?
I don't think so.
Okay, I was wondering.
All right, so let's play the first video. This is from a basketball player. So yeah, let's play it.
Out of the way.
All right. I pick up, and he got fouled really hard. So, J-Rock,
And one.
It's a glitch.
hold on. J-Rock, can you hear me?
Stop, please. Not you. Not y'all.
Oh, yeah, my fault. I was glitching. My fault. I'm sorry.
Okay, you guys.
All right, so what was going on?
Did you see the video or no?
No, I heard the video, though. I didn't see it. My fault. I'm sorry.
He had an and one late.
I'm gonna just play it again.
Out of the way.
Yo, that's tough.
And one.
That's tough.
That's an and one. So how would you
Yo,
rate that?
1 out of 5.
Okay.
That's easy 5, bro.
5.
If
Easy
it was a
five.
Texas athlete, it would have been a little bit better, but
A little
it's still a
bit.
In my opinion, still 5.
All right, 5. All right, we're in agreement. 5. All right. So now let's Florida athlete CJ. This is his
Florida athlete.
video. All right, let's bring it up. It's on mute, so you guys react to it in real time.
yeah. It's a nice clip though. Still, that's
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah. 3.5, right in the middle.
All right, 3.5.
No, I'm wrong. Three is in the middle. 3.5 is not on the middle.
Okay. All right. So now let's bring up another clip. This is my brother, by the way, Christian Rios. This next.
Oh no,
clip.
this clip is nice. This is game winner to make the playoffs, right?
Well. So the game that we played in, right? The game that we played in during high school. This was one of the last games of the season. You know, we kind of needed this win in order to, have a higher status in the playoff, basically. So we needed this game, and my brother came through. So let's watch. Yep.
That's tough. That's electric. Yeah, that's really tough. So what do you think, Kim? Who would you rate it?
It's
would you
5,
rate
no question. I would rate it at 50 if I could.
Another Florida athlete.
it looked-
So,
It looked a
obviously-
little. It looked a little LeBron-y.
Bronny.
I thought you said you weren't a LeBron fan.
I am a huge LeBron fan. I love LeBron. LeBron is my sunshine.
Okay.
Same. But yeah, 5.
Okay. 5. All right.
The only
All
reason
right.
I'm saying, only reason I'm not saying anything about him being a Florida athlete, because Carlos' brother.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
right.
if we had come to Carlos, I would have said, "Oh, okay." I wouldn't have said anything about him being a Florida athlete.
All right,
Probably.
J-Rock. So, do you know anything about soccer?
I used to know a lot. I think I'd say I'm right in the middle.
Okay, so this next clip is from a soccer guest that was part of the show. Coach Tony interviewed him on the show back, they're one of the original episodes, like probably episode 4 or something like that. Yeah, it spent like 90 plus episodes. You got to go back in the archives for that one. But yeah, so here's his goal. So So yes, 5 seconds. So gotta be heads up. All right. Let's see.
Oh, that's tough. That was a header, right? Oh, that was tough.
Yeah.
And it was bottom right bins. That was tough. That's a 4.5. That was actually tough. Off a corner kick too. That's 4.5.
4.5.
I remember whenever I was on my show, I rated that like a 3 because I thought I could do that. Well, my mind's changed. I don't think I can do that anymore.
Okay, it's definitely a hard move.
Cannot do that, bro.
Coach Tony actually said that this is that Kaysen, the kid that made the goal, he's from Pennsylvania, and I know you guys were talking about Pennsylvania earlier. J Rock talking about Pennsylvania athletes better than Texas.
Better. Vermont better than Texas.
Better than Texas.
No, it's not.
Vermont.
What, J Rock? Vermont.
Hey, look at what I said in the studio chat.
Yeah. All right. Do you want me to say it or no?
No. No.
This is a Pennsylvania athlete, so hey,
Yo.
J Rock saying Vermont. Hey, I know Vermont's a state. but-
Vermont.
That was a stretch.
Is that a
That was a
state?
little bit of a stretch. My
Yes,
fault.
that is. It is a state. It is a state, but
That is a state. It's all the way. It's all the way. It's in the New England area.
It's in
all
the
the way
Northeast.
east.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut. I know all the states.
you do. All right. So this is not a geography podcast. Well, and I would ask you what are the 50 states, but we do have to do J Rock's episode. We do have to get to his videos, so so we got to get moving with that. So, all right, J Rock. So I'm gonna show you another video. This from another Florida athlete, basketball player Jordan Stevens. So,
Oh, good D, baby. Oh, let's go.
The mom made it better.
how would you rate that, J Rock? 1 out of 5.
Yeah. I might be glazing. You guys might say, but I think it's a 5. It's the mom.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
also,
the mom.
this is
Ooh, she said, ooh.
Yeah. Relatable, low key kind of tough too. I'm not gonna lie.
Carlos, I'm
Really
gonna
tough.
leave whenever Coach T gets on. All right.
Okay, yes. J Rock, breaking news. Coach Tony's logging on. So he's gonna log on. So yeah, just giving you a warning because he comes on randomly. So because he's a host of this podcast, so he can come on.
Actually,
whenever he wants.
I'm gonna troll USC a little bit.
Yeah, so stay calm, obviously.
As soon as we get on the TV, like we were saying, USC's trash. They're a trash dynasty. That's it. All right. Okay.
J Rock, he's talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
I have nothing with USC, Okay.
Carlos, you gotta say it too.
I gotta say it too. Wow. I don't know. All right, J Rock. So last video before we get into yours, 6-second clip. This clip's been there the longest, so on our podcast. So
This clip is nice. This is like
it is indeed. All right, you ready, J Rock?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
What?
Between the legs.
That's like a 5 billion, bro. God damn, bro. Hand-eye coordination is crazy. That's 5. Easy 5.
5. All right.
Did everybody rate that a 5? Because if they didn't,
5. Who didn't rate it a 5?
I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I believe that clip was like a 5 or 4.5, like at most. Yeah, like a 4.5, 5, like probably would all of our guests, including Cam. Yeah, definitely that clip will be on the 100th episode for sure. That's definitely our top. Definitely the OG, and that's definitely the top. All right, J Rock. So now let's get into your clips. See, one of your clips will get in. 100.
AU.
All right. I don't know if they're gonna be AU. I didn't run these videos through, so So if there is copyright music, I'm gonna have to cut it off. All right, J Rock. So if
All
I
right,
hear
that's
one
fine.
tune of copyright,
Wait, David Bankston Jr. Did you play 10U this past year?
11U.
Conan by Zero. All right. All right. All right. Let's get into the first clip. Oh wow, you're a tall back.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
tall
that's
back.
that's when I stiffed on those two kids. But yeah, yes, I think that was my most memorable play besides the Bulls game from that season because that cemented my
A legacy.
a legacy. There you go, cemented my legacy into football as a running back.
Gotcha. All right.
I've only been playing it for like 4 seasons. 4 seasons.
4 seasons.
So that's a nice clip. It almost looked like, remember when Bobby Boucher blocked the field goal and was taking it all the way back. That's what it looks like.
All right, let's move on to the next clip. 20 seconds.
Very good, man.
All right. All right, so give me a little story behind that one, J Rock.
Oh yeah, that was against the Titans. Oh, I don't know if that was the one I was sick. No, that wasn't the one I was sick. I in practice that week, I tried to block someone with one hand and I overextended my shoulder. But I played that game. I got 4 carries. I'm pretty sure 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. They just couldn't stop me. Like, they just couldn't stop me. Literally, they were literally scared of me, bro. They said it to my face that they were scared of me. But I feel like that's a really good play because like I just lowered my shoulder and just saw whatever was gonna happen. I just found myself in the end zone, sir.
For sure. All right. All right. All right, let's get into the next clip. 9 seconds long, so it's a pretty short clip. All right.
Defensive lockup.
All right, so you as a DN there. All right, J Rock. So give me a little story behind that one.
Oh yeah, that was against the Colts, the best team in the nation for Pop Warner. I mean, they didn't win nationals this year, but they won nationals for 5 years straight.
You're not beating SEC.
Oh, okay, whatever you say, bro.
They're not. They're not beating SEC Party Boys.
Yeah, dude.
Go, J Rock. Go.
Or Bullet, as a matter of fact.
Bullet
or Oak
okay.
Cliff.
No.
Yeah, they're not being Oak Cliff either, or the Gorillas.
Hype beast, bro. Texas stuck, bro. Trash.
Texas
Anyways,
for
Yeah, go, J Rock.
I was getting double covered on the edge, and he was all the way on the other side of the field. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I had a person wide open, but I guess I prevented him from throwing, and yeah, he's really good play.
All right. Let's move on to your next video. 16 seconds. 16. So here it is.
Whose car is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. These sound effects. Anyways, oh yeah, that was the second time we played the Hurricanes. I didn't play that much. I had 3 carries. Did I have 2? I think I had 3 carries, 2 touchdowns, or something like that. But yeah, that game was just easy. We put our backups in. We're beating them 35-0 with their like backups in. So they just gave me the ball for like a few times just for fun. That's just what happened.
All right.
Sounds
All right,
like I'm pretty good. Sounds like y'all are pretty good.
Yep, dude.
Yeah. All right. All right. Let's move on. Minute 17 this time, so it's gonna be a little bit lengthier this time. So, right. So here it is.
Yeah.
Let's Chiefs.
All right. So this thing's on mute. So if you guys want to talk in real time, you guys can.
Yep. It's Bulls game right through that line, bro.
Good
Right through that
sack.
line. Thanks, dude. I like that.
Pause.
What you mean pause, bro?
Gang, what did I just say?
This was the kid that they couldn't tackle. All I had to do was outrun them because they're mad slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they looked like they had a bad defense. Looked like they were easy to run around.
They did. Oh, I just threw that kid on the ground, bro. He's so tiny.
Where's Coach T at? Where's Coach T at?
Yeah,
He was
that's what I was
supposed to be on,
wondering.
Is he
Oh, yeah.
is he in the backstage?
What happened, Cam?
Is he backstage?
Is he backstage? Because I'm full screen right now. So.
Here, let me
Oh, yeah.
check.
That was from that one game, and I don't even think that's all my highlights. He didn't put the ones that got called back in. I think I got a few more tackles. Yeah. But I was really good that game. Dominated on both sides of the field.
Yeah, it definitely showed during that clip, minute 17, that you definitely were dominating both sides, defensive end and running back. So, all right, so here's the next clip, minute 19, last clip, minute 19. So,
All right, last clip. Let's see.
let's go, minute 19. All right, this thing's on mute again. So if you guys want to talk in real time, you guys can.
You're 2030?
No, I'm not 2030. I'm not in 8th grade. 2030.
One.
Huh?
2031, I think then.
Yeah, I think I'm 2031. Because I'm in 7th grade. Oh yeah, this was from 8U. Oh my gosh, bro. It's crazy. They couldn't do anything against me. Straight through that line, sack the quarterback, running back. I was mad tiny though. Yo.
Yeah, you was tiny and 8U. I wasn't even that little.
I was 4'6",
Mad small,
bro.
low-key.
Oh,
4'6" is mad small. I was 4'8".
you were 4'8"? How'd you? Wait.
No,
God
I was
dang.
like 4'2". I was like 4'2".
Ooh,
I
that's
also
the
was the fastest on my team though, so I didn't have to be tall because I just. Well, I'm gonna stop talking about me.
Oh no, not this one. All right. Yeah, I was mean. You freaking dominated on defense, bro. What can I say?
All right. All right, J-Rock, give me a little story behind that clip. Minute 17, it looked like a pretty good clip. And guess who
Okay, so like we were saying, USC is just trash. They're a bad dynasty. They haven't won anything in a long time. I don't even remember the last time.
Carlos, man, thank you for hosting a great episode. J-Rock, I apologize. I had Cam fill in for me, but if I'm sorry that he traumatized you through this episode because he likes to troll a lot. But
we're just talking about how bad USC is.
I thank you, Cam. He just had bad because USC put the belt to him in 2024, and he can't get over it.
It's a warm-up game.
He can't get over it.
USC, horrible USC, horrible.
Okay. All right, so
Carlos,
J-Rock,
are you drinking out of a straw again?
Mm-hmm.
You always drink out of a straw?
There's hygiene reasons with that.
Are you over here hating on USC too, J-Rock? Is that what I heard? That's what I heard come out of your mouth.
I'm not
Well, it's
hating.
hard not
I'm
to
just
because they're so
saying-
bad.
I'm just speaking the facts, bro. It's trash, horrible. They suck.
Bro.
LSU you better. LSU
Bro.
better.
I invited you on this show, and you gonna come out here and speak this blasphemy?
All right, I'm gonna head out, y'all.
Cam told me to say that, by the way.
No, I did not. All right,
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna head out.
he's a
I'll see
LeBron
y'all.
fan, so what do you expect?
what's wrong with LeBron? LeBron is like that. LeBron's better than Michael, bro.
All right, so here's the original right here. The original crew. That's the
I
original
apologize.
contest crew
I
right here.
apologize, Carlos. Did he give you any gray hair?
What? Who? Cam?
Did Cam give you any gray hair?
No, it was a pretty good show. We definitely talked about Florida versus Texas. That definitely was talked about in this podcast. If you go back, Tony definitely that was involved.
Just a little
J Rock saying some things like Pennsylvania better than Texas, and even went to the extreme of saying Vermont was better than Texas.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I know. I would not go that far with Vermont.
But Florida will
Texas
put
is
the belt to
overhyped,
Texas.
though. That's what. Absolutely, bro. Texas is overhyped.
Florida will put the belt to Texas. I don't care what Cam or in Lambeau.
Does Cam play basketball or only football?
He plays football.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man, bro. Texas. Why does he think Texas is so good, bro? Like, actually.
He's from Texas.
Hey, he's just repping his state.
Repping a bad state.
He's repping his state.
Horrible state, bro. But yeah, anyway, really love like being here with Cam and all that. Talking about football and Q&A. It's really wonderful. And I just say I love the opportunity to be able to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, J Rock. J Rock, make sure to stay at this show so that we can do a little wrap up, and then you can go after. All right.
Yes, sir. I was just expressing my gratitude for you guys inviting me to the interview.
Of
course, J Rock.
Of course. All right, J Rock. So,
but even though you just glazed LeBron for when I came on here, everybody makes mistakes, but it's all good.
You like Michael Jordan?
Bro, I like Magic Johnson.
Oh my God, Magic Johnson.
But I know, but bro, everybody has their favorite player or their GOAT, as they say. But we all know who's the actual GOAT of basketball. It's like it's factually proven. It's written in stone, and there's no way any way you guys try to spin it or deny it. It's like right there. It's like you can't take it away, bro. No matter how much you want to cape for LeBron or whoever else you like.
I mean, it's written in stone that Steph Curry is better than Johnson.
Bro, I'm about to cut your hair. Bro, you better do your research on Magic, bro. There's a reason why they call that dude Magic, bro. He's always been imitated but never duplicated, bro. This dude done stuff with the basketball, bro. It's like, how?
He had a dynasty for multiple decades, though.
Bro, he was the dynasty. What are you talking about?
Bro, we had tons of players. The Lakers.
Bro, they haven't won they have won one championship in like 20 years before Magic got there. The last dynasty they had before Magic got there was in the 40s with George Mikan. And then they won one with Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain because they stacked that team before he came on there. He came on there and won it as a rookie. The so-called MVP that you're referring to, Kareem, was out when they won that championship, and he stepped in at his position and won Finals MVP as a rookie. Name somebody else who's done that. In any sport.
Any sport?
Yeah, who stepped in when their star player is down as a rookie, stepped in, won the championship, and won Finals MVP because of it.
You're right. That never happened before. You got a point. But I'm just saying, Steph Curry is the only one in the world.
No, bro, Steph Curry is not. Bro, y'all glazing because he can shoot a 3 with his eyes closed, bro.
Who else won a unanimous MVP?
Magic can play basketball with his eyes closed and still get a triple double.
Bro. Magic Johnson is not that good. You think he's better than Michael and LeBron and Stephen Curry?
He's better than all of them except for Michael.
Michael Jordan.
Because Michael put the belt to him in the finals 4-1.
Yeah, Michael's low key second place, but LeBron's first all day.
Mike's nowhere. Nobody's second place, bro. I don't care how mad you want to spin it, bro.
Michael Jordan.
No. LeBron still trying to catch him, dude. He did Space Jam because try to imitate Mike, and it was a big flop.
Not a flop. Everybody was hyping that up before and after it came, bro.
No, they were.
Yes, they were hyping that up.
They wanted to go see it, but they were like, when they saw it, they were like, "Come on, bro." Really?
It was sick, bro. Space Jam 2 was way better. I mean, Space Jam 1 is iconic. You're right, but nothing can beat that. But Space Jam 2, bro, that was low-key good. It's not that bad.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Carlos, how much time you got for this episode?
A few minutes.
Because I don't know. He's gonna go from Cam to the originator.
Cam to the originator.
He thought Cam gave him problems.
What's so bad about Cam? He's low-key chill.
I didn't say nothing was bad about him. He just speaks too much blasphemy.
Blasphemy is crazy word, bro. Magic and Michael are not that good. They're worse than Kevin Durant.
Bro, I'm about to kick this dude off this podcast. I can't believe them words came out of your mouth.
No.
I'm joking. But what's his name? LeBron James is a better all-around player than Michael Jordan.
No, he's
by
not.
far. Yes,
No, he's not. No, he's not.
In different aspects on
No, he's
offense and defense. He's the only one that.
No, he's not. No, he's
can
not.
play all 5 positions.
No, he's not.
What makes Michael
Jordan said it. Michael Jordan and Phil Jackson said it himself that Michael Jordan had the capabilities to do everything that they asked Scottie Pippen to do, but they asked Michael Jordan to tone it down. Number one, because it takes a lot of energy that he puts on defense to do all that and carry the team on offense, as he did it before Scottie came there when he was asked to do it. So they say they wanted him to focus on scoring because that was his best attribute, and let Scottie do the rest. So it takes a great leader to concede to doing stuff that you know that you can do, to just focus on, okay, for my team to win, I need to put the ball in the bucket and play lockdown defense. And his team was top 5 in defensive rating his whole career.
Ooh, that's
you can't say that about LeBron. He had maybe 6 good years where he was top 10 in defense. Jordan was top 5 defense his whole career.
He can play center though. He can play power forward. Can Michael Jordan? Can Michael Jordan do that?
I don't think Michael Jackson could play.
He meant Michael Jordan.
I meant Michael Jordan. I'm sorry.
But Michael Jackson, I bet you if Michael Jackson tried, he would probably be better than half the guys in the NBA today.
Oh, okay. Now we're gonna go with that, huh? Dude, we got more athletic and bigger people, bro. What are you talking?
Cap. That's cap.
That's not cap, bro.
That's cap, bro.
What's his name? Zion Williamson. He's considered mediocre in the league. He's like 270. He has a 46-inch vertical. Like, he's mediocre too. And you think the competition in the league is freaking horrible? If today's game, the All-Stars played the All-Stars all the way back then, it would be a blowout by far.
You hear this guy, Carlos?
I do, but you know, hey.
You know, Chris Webber and them tried that. You know, they got 1 win and they got the belt put to them 8 straight times in a row by those old guys that you said they can't play.
When did that happen?
You gotta look it up.
I'm gonna look that up. Hold up. That's
But
crazy.
later though, because
Yeah,
we
later,
got
later.
show. We got to wrap up this show. So, all right, J Rock, okay, so that was a show and tell, Coach Tony. So you came in right after the last video, the last video of the show and tell. So J Rock,
Oh, I know the videos. I'm the one that
yeah,
screened them to put them on here.
yeah, minute 19.
He has some good. He has some pretty good clips.
He did.
He has some pretty good clips. You know, they were fire.
Thanks, Coach.
That's why they're on here. That's why he's on here. But he's kind of took it all the way left, trying to tell me what I saw and what I see today. Today's better.
Coach T, I see know your basketball team is really, really good. Y'all got any more tournaments coming up?
This was our first games. This was our first games today. This was a tune-up. So didn't know what to expect. They came out there and they performed well. Still got a lot of work to do. Still a lot of things they did that upset me. People still missing assignments and things of that nature. We should have had a shutout, but people want to get out of position, and some bogus calls got some and ones, but they missed the free throws. That should have been the shutout. They had a dude that was 6'5" too, and
Dang, he didn't.
He didn't do anything.
Where the highlights at? Like on YouTube? Is there any highlights?
Highlights of what?
For what, his game?
Like, the games on YouTube that I could watch.
They're on Instagram. It's on.
No, we don't have. No, I didn't post anything from the game today. I got to go through I got to go through everything.
Yes, sir.
There's some that the Frenzy League posted, but it just showing ball movement and my guys hitting a three.
Dang, that's tough. Who do you think is gonna win? You think Indiana's gonna blow up Miami? I mean, obviously they're gonna blow up Miami. Huh?
Nope.
Oh, you think
They're gonna
Miami
win, but they're not gonna blow them out.
Indiana's tough though. They blew out almost every team in the playoffs. They blew out Alabama.
Bro, Alabama's not as good as you think they are.
Miami isn't as good as everybody thinks they are.
Oh yeah,
They
dominated Ohio State from start to finish.
Oh,
they ran the ball. They ran the ball for almost 200 yards on them. Nobody did that. Not even Indiana. They controlled the line of scrimmage. You know football. You know if you control the trenches, you control the game.
Yeah.
But when you sack my dude, Cam, don't kill him. He's very bad. One thing I respect about that dude is he is passionate, but when you get through the line, he's not even a buck yet, so don't kill him.
Yeah, man. I want to see some of his highlights. I'm gonna look at it Instagram later after.
His episode is 92.
Yeah, so if you want to check that out.
But his Instagram is it's on. I can't think of it, but it's in the description of his
Yeah.
Well, every episode has the link to their Instagram on there where you can click it.
Yeah, things should be
You
on the
can follow him and troll him every day.
I already follow him. I'm just gonna start trolling him later.
Okay, so you know his Instagram. Okay.
All right, Carlos. So, what is your thoughts on our guest today?
When I saw during the clips, you're J-Rock, you're a pretty tall back. Tall physical back, definitely for your age. So yeah, I definitely saw that. You're very talented. Keep up the hard work and you'll go places. So yeah, keep up the hard work. Right.
Thank you. All right, I'll take. Yeah, I'm working on my. Oh hard work ethic and all of that every single day, making sure I could be the best. I can like be the best athlete and play to the best ability that I can every day. So yeah, thank you.
Sure.
It got you on our podcast.
Oh yeah, thank you so much for being on this podcast. I can't express my gratitude enough. Yes, sir.
I think my man's getting tired though, Carlos. He had to deal with
Cam,
deal with Cam for like an hour and 50 minutes.
yeah. Yeah, no, dealing with Cam and then dealing with a little bit of you. Yeah, definitely. All right.
I deal with Cam every day.
Every day?
Yeah, I like that dude though. He's my dude. Even though I trolled him earlier and said I sunned him because he kept repeating everything I said. He does it all the time.
Says talk so much about Texas, bro. Texas can't be that good, bro. Like actually,
Texas Texas turned out some athletes,
a lot of athletes,
but not more than Florida and California.
You know, Pennsylvania produced more NFL athletes than Texas did. It's
I
crazy.
gotta look that up. There's some athletes in Pennsylvania.
There is. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some Pennsylvania people, athletes. Yeah. All right. So we're still. Mhm. What, Tony?
Bowface 2091. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, hype it up. I don't know if you guys if we got enough clout where you can hype our videos yet. But if you can hype it up, share it so everybody can see J Rock. The more you hype it up, the more you like it, the more you engage on the videos, the more YouTube will push it out. So,
Sir,
Sure.
that's my teammate. That's my teammate on my team right there, middle linebacker, Landon.
Oh, shout out. Hey, shout
Yes,
out.
sir.
Shout out.
He's
Landon.
he's a really good. He's a really chill guy. He's a really good friend. I love practicing and playing with him.
All right.
well, we would bring him on, but you've been on you had to deal with my man Cam for an hour and a half, so hour and 50 minutes, so we gotta give you a break.
Yeah, try and wrap it up here, as you know. Oof, been on for long. All right, so let's do the wrap up. But before we do that, we always ask this question to our guests: football, basketball, sometimes soccer. All right, so every athlete has a story behind their number. So J Rock, so what is your number and what's the story behind that number?
So, this is a good one. So number 20. So originally at O-line position, my number was 64, right? I went to get my number. They said it was taken. So I was like, you know what? Just give me number 20 because Barry Sanders. I was very very inspired by Barry Sanders. So I just chose to get the number 20, and then I told my dad what number I got. It turns out that's the number he wore in high school as a running back. So I just carry. So since I'm a junior, I just carry on that legacy behind and in front of my back, and to the next level. Always gonna carry that number 20 legacy until who knows. So yeah.
All right.
Let me ask you this question because we're gonna do a show on the transfer portal. Can you guess which college has the most athletes come to their program through the transfer portal? I don't think you'll ever guess it. Give you a hint, they trash.
USC. Is it USC?
USC is not trash, bro. But we're not number one.
Is it LSU?
Nah, LSU's not even in the conversation.
Who is it then? I wonder.
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State is not that bad at basketball.
No,
For football.
football.
Oh, football.
And I know why.
Oh.
And I know.
They just hired a very, very prestigious coach, and his quarterback came over, and so
Quarterback, receiver, and running back.
so
The three leading in their position.
So
Oklahoma State.
they came, and then it hasn't been hitting mainstream news, but
Yeah, I know.
they've been hitting that transfer portal.
On Hayes Fawcett, his Instagram, yeah, they've been talking about it. So Oklahoma State, and we'll definitely talk about that on our show. Transfer portal, yeah.
But we got one more question
Sure.
to ask you, J Rock, before we do the spiel and wrap this up. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So let's say you have a. We ask this to every athlete. You have a big tournament coming up. All right. What is your must-haves that you need in your bag besides the obvious?
My for me, it's my headphones and my gloves, because I love listening to music right before a game and a big tournament. So really, I got to get my mindset right, you know. So it all starts with those headphones. Just really rallies me up, or like, ra- and energy drinks too. Wait, hold on. Did I lag out?
No,
No, you're good. You're good. Still here.
Did I?
you glitched a little bit.
But yeah, energy drinks too. Energy drinks too. Got to get the energy in. But mainly my gloves, a pair of headphones, and I just let the rest do the work.
Right. All right.
Sure.
And one last thing I say I'm gonna say about that dude Cam. I love pissing him off. It is so easy. I love pissing him off because it brings great content.
I was rage baiting him about that Vermont State.
It's
He was
easy to
going
rage
crazy
bait
when
him.
I said Vermont.
It's easy to rage bait him because he falls right in it. It's I can't. The only person I can't rage bait is Carlos because he stays. I troll him every episode and he just stays chill. He won't take the bait.
Yeah, I'm just calm like that.
Carlos, I'm gonna get him one day. One day I'm gonna get him.
Yeah.
One
Carlos
day I'm gonna
knocks him
get
out
him.
like that.
Now one day I'm gonna get him because there's always the quiet ones, and then one day I'm gonna get him. He's just gonna go nuclear, and that episode is gonna go viral. They're gonna be like, "What? Carlos is spazzing."
Hey, don't worry. It's gonna be he nonchalant. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I am. I know. Hey, I don't get mad like that, you know. But
I thought he was
I'm
gonna.
11.
I thought he was gonna crash out on Lambo's episode.
Okay. If I see him again, you know, it might happen.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna crash out on his episode. How many times he called you Aiden Ross?
Okay.
Aiden Ross.
Yeah, I know you called me that.
I kind of see it now. That you mention it. Just a little bit though. You kind of look like Aiden Ross.
Yeah.
All right, Carlos, time for the spiel.
Yes. All right. Like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're here live on YouTube. This is where
No boat base. I can't let Carlos be. Been knowing this dude for 10 years. I can't let Carlos be. He know.
Yeah, so like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're here live on YouTube. So make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notified of when we go live for our podcast. Follow our Instagram. Should be scrolling down the ticker at Be Ready Sports Podcast. That's where we post sports news,
And we're at
podcasts.
14. We over 1,400 followers now.
Ooh, there we go. 1,400.
And we're almost at 300 subs. Man, we need to get to 1,000 by summer.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. And our stories are gonna be popular. You know, gonna be popping. You know, NFL. We got college basketball. You know, if you saw the stories, I posted an upset alert on college basketball, so you guys can check that out. Transfer news. You know, we're gonna post transfer news. Tony's gonna keep on trolling Cam on those stories. So if you guys want to see that, follow our Instagram at Be Ready Sports Podcast, so you guys can see that. All right.
No, I think his dad, his parents done jumped in and defended him because they so they've been sending them back, you know, with some messages on there, and I've been sharing them. Mm-hmm. So, I think his parents are starting to defend him.
Mm-hmm. All right, Silent Fear down on the line. That is Theron West II, a former guest. This is his clothing line. Silent Fear down on the line. You guys can check that out. That is his clothing line. Theron West. He's from California, right, Tony?
Yep.
Theron West II from California. All right, donate to Zell.
Football, the number 2 state in the nation of football after Florida. I think Texas is number 3.
Texas for me is number 4.
Who's number 3?
Georgia. Georgia's produced the most top 10 teams. I mean, was it top 10 or top 50? I think it was top 10 teams in the high school.
Yeah, Georgia's up. I know the southern states is up in the top. They're dominating the top 10.
Georgia.
By far.
Yeah,
For sure.
Florida's
All right.
number 1. I know California's number 2. Unless they just dramatically fall off. They're number 2.
Yeah,
Man.
so yeah. All
My
right.
bad, Carlos. I keep stopping
Yeah,
your
I'm
spiel.
in the middle of his spiel, Tony. Come on. If we get one debate, we can do that off stage. But we got to wrap up this show. Donate to Zelle, not Cash App, 954-664-8962. That is where you can donate to the show. All proceeds of the show, all proceeds will go towards the show to upgrade and make it better. So you can donate to Zelle, 954-664-8962. Pickup Portal, we brought him in August to introduce his business. He's coming back when, Coach Tony? He's coming back in January, but do you know the exact date? Or not?
17th.
January 17th?
Yeah. January 17th.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Pickupportal.com. He's coming back in January to talk about his update during his to talk about his business, his update. So basically, Tony, you want to talk about it, or you want me to talk about his business?
No, he's going to come in. He's going to let us know about the changes that he's making on the Pickup Portal. They've been huge in baseball. How his site works is if you are a player looking for a team for the weekend, you can register and he'll, link you up with a coach. You just call the coach and, set you up and you can play for the weekend and vice versa. If coaches are short players, they can go on there and find a player for a big tournament or not. So that was huge for baseball because, number 1 pitchers, they can only have so many pitches in a tournament, so they got to have a certain amount. But he's expanding it to football, he's expanding it to basketball, and he's expanding it to soccer. So actually, it's going live now. But he's going to come in on the 17th and give all the details about it. So, there's some big tournaments in football. You can pick up some players, or if you're out of town or something, J-Rock, or if your team's not playing, you're sitting at home bored, and you're like, Ma, I want to get some reps in. Go in and pick up Portal. Find me a squad. She'd be like, okay, J-Rock. Find you a squad. Go out there, score 5 touchdowns, then go home. Same thing with basketball. And now soccer.
All right.
That sounds really cool. I can't wait to check that out.
There you go.
Yep. Go on Pickup Portal. Mom, sorry, he's gonna make you go in there. But just go on pickupportal.com and check it out.
Yes, sir. Definitely check that out.
I might, because I'm thinking about using it for my academy. Sometimes.
Yeah, so that's
Does Carlos know how it is? Sometimes you need a big. Sometimes some guys get the flu. Some guys get hurt, like my point guard did today. Sorry about that. I hate to see it, but that dude had that mama mentality. He walked right off the court. Pulled the leg muscle today. Damn. 1 second into the first game, bro.
Dang.
1 second to the.
Yeah. He was waving at me. I was like, I had to sub him out, man. It wasn't pretty. But shout out to my man DJ. He's a tough kid. He'll be back real soon.
All right. For sure. Shout out DJ. All right. Subscribe to
You,
Kaysen.
you can see how tough he is in this picture. He was standing. He was standing on it. Like I don't know how in the hell he was standing on it. Where is it? I know I put it up here somewhere.
That one. That one.
Yeah, the one standing right in front of Corbin. The Indian looking guy, the Indian looking kid.
I don't think he was.
He's standing right in the right in the front. 1, 2. You see the coach with the white shirt
Yes, sir.
and count 1, 2, 3. He's the third one in the front.
Oh,
He's standing. He's standing. You wouldn't think he was hurt.
yeah, he looks perfectly fine in that photo. Dang, that's tough.
Nah, he pulled his leg muscle. I don't know how he was just standing there like that. The kid's tough.
He is indeed. Yeah. All right. So
That's our
that-
PG. But Mason cooked today though.
He did. All right.
Yeah, Mason.
All
All
right.
right, let's finish the spiel, man, before we be on here for 3 hours and J Rock's mom come out here and be like, hey, he gotta go.
Yeah, no. Well, we can talk about that during backstage, right, Tony? We can talk about that during backstage. All right. Subscribe to Kaysen Velez. That's the kid who hit that header, J Rock. That kid, that's Kaysen Velez. This is his YouTube channel at CV7 Rocket. You guys can check out his YouTube channel. Subscribe to Remy Payne. That's our first athlete actor on this show. So Remy Game Football 5250 on YouTube. And then Coach Tony interviewed William Miller, motivational speaker, combat athlete. You guys can check that out. Tony, do you know the episode number or no?
I can't remember it offhand, but it was recent. I think it was 90.
90?
It was right before Cam's episode, so it was 90, I believe.
Episode 90 indeed. Yeah, it was episode 90. So you guys can check that out. And then this is his website. It's williammiller.com. All right. Without further ado.
Before we go, Camden, you still my guy, even though you a hater.
I guess you need to say that off your chest, basically.
So he don't be in his feelings.
All right. We're good. All right.
All right.
Wait, you
Count
ready
us
to
out.
go? All right. 3, 2, 1.
All right. To be ready.
You have to stay ready.
All right. Check. And we out. See, we'll be on next week.
All right, guys. See you next week.